welcome back once again to my channel Bfitnesstherapy. I hope this video finds you healthy and safe. चलिए शुरू करते हैं आज का हमारा टॉपिक विच इज नॉर्मल ह्यूमन गेट साइकिल। ओके, तो ह्यूमन गेट साइकिल क्या है? लाइक डू यू वंडर कि हम जो वॉक करते हैं तो विच पैटर्न्स डू वी रिपीटेडली यूज टू वॉक फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू द अदर। ये हमारा आज का टॉपिक है जो मैं एक सिंपल क्लियर वे में आपको समझाना चाहूंगी। सो लेट्स बिगिन विदाउट एनी डिले। Gait cycle is a fundamental unit of walking. Before moving further, I would like to discuss some of the important definitions related to the phases of gait. So as you can see in this diagram, we are going to use right side leg as a reference leg. So right stride length is the distance between the point of contact of the right heel and the next contact of the right heel. In addition to that, the right step length is the distance between the left heel contact to the point of the right heel contact. So let's move ahead towards the phases of gait cycle. The gait cycle is repetitive pattern involving steps and stride. Gait cycle is divided into two major phases or period. In a normal gait at a comfortable walking speed, stance constitutes of approximately 60% of the gait cycle and is defined as an interval in which the reference foot is in contact with the ground. The swing phase comprises of 40% of the gait cycle and occurs when the reference limb is not in contact with the ground. Under stance phase, first is heel strike, the second is loading response or flat foot or foot flat, the third is mid stance, fourth is terminal stance or heel off, and fifth is pre-swing or it is also called as toe off. Next, move to the swing phase. The swing phase is where the foot is away from the ground, it's not in the contact of the ground. So it is further divided into three steps. First is initial swing or acceleration, mid swing, and the terminal swing, which is also called as deceleration. So now let's see a quick example. Here the reference leg is right leg. So the heel strike is the beginning of the stance phase when the heel first contacts the ground. This is followed by loading response or foot flat, which immediately follows heel strike when sole of foot contacts the floor. Next comes the mid stance. It is a point at which the body is supported by one single leg and begins to move from force absorption to impact to force propulsion forward. Then comes terminal stance or heel off. It begins following mid stance when the heel leaves the floor. Finally comes pre-swing or toe off. It is the point following heel off when the toes leaves the ground. Now let's begin with the other phase of gait, which is swing phase, which consists of 40% of the gait cycle. The first is initial swing. It is also called as acceleration. It starts when the reference foot lifts from the ground to the point when the reference leg is directly under the body. Then comes mid swing. It extends from end of the acceleration till the beginning of deceleration. Then comes the final phase, which is terminal swing, or it is also called as deceleration. It is the portion of swing when the reference leg is decelerating in preparation for heel strike and ends when the foot contacts the ground. The reference foot contacts the ground. So this way, both the phases involves a combination of open and closed chain activities which helps us to move around. So the purpose of gait analysis is to study the way person walks, which is really helpful for the healthcare provider to assess or to diagnose the cases so that they can give accurate treatment to their patients. So guys, I hope ये वीडियो आपको यूजफुल लगा होगा, इन्फॉर्मेटिव लगा होगा. But as always consult your doctor or your physical therapist or medical healthcare provider for detailed and your specified condition to be treated well enough. ठीक है, चलिए तब तक के लिए अपना ख्याल रखिए. जल्दी मिलते हैं हमारे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. नमस्कार.